Okay, guys, it's time. I've been thinking of exploring UV for a while now, right? And I mean, there's no better way than to ask my friend what he thinks about UV. I'm just gonna play this for you because I mean, this is this is a friend that I trust and whose opinion I hold very dear.
He is the godfather. I think if I reach a level whereby like this is yeah, now as a data engineer, the one who's gonna set up the entire development environment, I will set it. I will set the UV by default because as I said, it's fast because it even uses Rust and yeah, it's very dope. The documentation is even very easy. Like in written documentation is very clear. They even have got steps on how to actually integrate Docker for production.
Amazing, right? I mean, from that mini voice note, you can tell that UV is a powerful tool. First of all, it's faster than. Okay, we'll know what is faster than, but it's fast, and you can easily integrate it with Docker. In case you don't know, you might not know by the time you watch this video. I'm very big on Docker. I love Docker. So this is just quite a very good match. So you know what? Without wasting too much time, let's get down to it. So okay, you heard my friend speak about how UV's documentation is very easy. I don't know. I've not really looked into it. So I'm just gonna go here and then be like, wait, where UV? What comes out? Ultraviolet. Okay, maybe not. As a physics, once upon a physics student and a physicist, no, this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for UV documentation. Maybe this will yield something. Yes, UV executes and installs command line tools provided by Python packages similar to ppex. Okay, I think this is it. Um, okay, this actually looks quite cool. This is the documentation, and my plan is that we go through this documentation and we actually end up creating a project that we use in UV. Not even a big thing, right? Just a simple walkthrough. How do we do the initial things? So yeah, so let's actually go through this. So introduction: an extremely fast Python package and project manager written in Rust. Like I said, Rust is faster than Python, definitely. So it's a fast Python package and project manager. So let's actually look at some of the existing Python package managers. Let's actually Google them and see them. Python package managers, not majors. My gosh, managers. Sorry, managers list. You have pip is okay. Pi. Okay. No. Python package manager comparison from the dev community. Maybe somebody did us a favor by looking into this already. This article started as a random thought and then this post on Mastodon. Yes, we want those random thoughts. Like legit, I tell you, we do want those random thoughts. So if you have random thoughts and you can benefit the community some way somehow, please go for those random thoughts. But back to the Python package manager. So if you want, you can go to the article and read it. I just want to find out what are some of the package managers. Here, there's pipe env, Never really used it. There's Poetry. Uh, I have a friend that was using Poetry. I think in one other video we're going to look into Poetry. There is what other ones? Poetry, okay, Hatch, PDM, Rye. Are these the only ones? Okay, these are the ones. So, interesting. And then, okay, that's quite cool. But anyway, we've seen the ones we have. But my usual way of doing things is just by writing my packages on a requirements txt and then doing a pip install of that requirements txt, which I mean, if you've done it, you know it's actually a pain. And that is something that I've seen from some videos that I've seen on UV. I mean, I did claim that this is the first time, but it's really not, because I've done a bit of research on this. So yeah, I lied. Okay, so when I was doing my very minimal edits, I realized that there is something that I did not speak to, which is clearly on the UV what do you call it, documentation. Clearly here they do mention UV as a package manager. There's Poetry, the other one. There's PDM. I have no idea what that is. There's pip sync. I'm just guessing that's just pip. And you can see the difference in speed. UV is 0.06 seconds. That's blazingly fast. Poetry takes about a second. PDM takes about 2 seconds. Pip takes almost 5 seconds. So this is wow, this is such a claim. And I mean, we will see to it in the next sections of this video, how it actually performs, but not in comparison with the other ones. We will have to think about how we actually do that, because I love doing these comparisons. But yeah, so they do mention this. I do think that we didn't have to go all look for those ones, but it did enrich the video. So yeah. So one of them is pip, right? Everybody has been using pip, so it's 10 to 100 times faster than pip. So I'm guessing this is a game changer if you have to be doing a lot of these things, especially if you have to work with containers. This tool is quite a nice tool, and I think, yeah, from what they promise you, I mean, we will see it for ourselves, right? Provides a comprehensive project management with a universal log file. Interesting. We will look into what that is. Run scripts with support for inline dependency metadata. So it's more than pip. It runs scripts. This is nice. Installs and manages Python versions. Interesting. Runs and installs tools published as Python packages. Okay. Includes a pip-compatible interface for performance boost with a familiar CLI. This is very interesting. Supports cargo-style workspaces for scalable projects. I have no idea what that means. Disk space efficient with a global cache for dependency deduplication. Nice. I'm all for optimizations. Disk space efficient with global cache for dependency deduplication. Okay, I'm reading that line twice. Installable without Rust or Python via curl or pip. Supports macOS, Linux, and Windows. So basically supports everyone. There's support for me, for you, and I'm recording this on Father's Day Eve in South Africa. So for some of you, this is actually better than your father's, because it supports everyone. Sorry. UV is backed by Astral, the creators of RAF. I have no idea what RAF is, but maybe we will look into this when we get deeper into this stuff. Okay, they go into the installation. There's a command line for Linux and Mac OS. I'm on Linux. We'll do this one. and on Windows there's something. So if you're on Windows, this is what you do. So we will remain here, and here's 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 an example of it's an example project. This is quite nice. Wow, interesting. This is interesting. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, let's actually start on top here. So I'm on Linux. I'm just gonna do this. Yes, guys, I did say I love Docker. I did say I love Docker. So this is me loving Docker. I mean Docker is probably one of the best, not even one of the best. You know what, I'm gonna say it. And of course, maybe I'm being ignorant to an extent. I'm sure there are other container services, but Docker is the best and has been a clear winner for the longest of time. So if you have a problem with that, create your own container service, and yeah, then I'll adopt that and then say yours is the best. But until then, Docker is the best. So I am here, and I'm just gonna go and, you know what, start my terminal. I could have just gone and did a, what do you call it, and did a command line shortcut, but then no, I don't have that. I'm gonna say ls, where am I? So there's a few what do you call it, directories here. I'm just gonna create one for this. Wait, what is in YouTube? Yeah, I think that is us there, because I'm creating this for YouTube. Yes, okay. So what is here? The DE channel. Yes, that's the data engineering channel. That's us, guys. Imagine, we are so loved. Okay, fine. Introduction. No, top 5 behavior. But what is this? What is going on? No. Okay, let's go away from here. No, let's clear first. Okay, this is me having a panic attack. Top 5 behavior for top programmers. That video is coming. So yeah, and then there's an introduction. So it's like, hey, welcome to my channel. That's everything in that MD file, or is it? I don't know. Maybe we'll stick around and you will know. So I'm cooking. Guys, I don't know how to edit. Let me just do this. I don't know how to edit just yet. So let me just do the meme. Let him cook. Okay, maybe by the time you see this video, I've actually learned how to edit, and I did add that let him cook meme, and you guys are enjoying this. So yeah. Anyway, let us clear this and let us actually just go one directory up, and we're going to be saying what is the video? UV. I'm just gonna be like introduction to UV. Make directory in UV intro, UV underscore intro. So that's a directory that I have there, UV intro. Maybe next time I'll just do the groundworks and not have to do this with you guys here. I'm just gonna do clear because it's just a lot of necessary things there. Okay, cool. So what is the first thing that we are supposed to do from here? So I'm copying this because I'm on Linux. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this, and I'm just gonna enter. Okay, so it's downloading something unknown. Everything is fine. Oh, UVX, everything is installed. That is quite fast, guys. I didn't even have a chance to blink. Okay, I did blink twice. I was counting, like, guys, I was really counting. Like, I did 1, 2, and then it was done. But you guys won't believe me now, would you? But anyway, okay, We've installed this. What is this documentation saying now? Right? They're saying I should do a no UV init example. I don't want to copy this because this has outputs from the command line. So I'm just going to UV init example. What does that command actually do? Let's actually go there and see. They say what again? UV init example. Okay, I'm guessing it's UV initialize example. Great. Okay, initialize project example at that location. Okay, amazing. And even tells me, okay, let's see, ls, we have example. What happens if we go inside? No, wait, why am I supposed to press tab? Example. Okay, cool. So in that example project now that we've initialized, we have a main file. What does it contain? Cat main.py. Hello from example. Oh, interesting. You see that? That's what it has. And then cat PyProject terminal. It has name, which is example, version, that is the one, description. Add your description there. readme.md. Okay, requires Python 3.13. How do they decide that? And the dependencies, none, 0 dependencies. So we don't have any dependencies. Okay, how about the readme file? Cat, no, give like cat was give some. Why perish? Anyway, I love that guy. But wait, okay, there's nothing on the readme too. Great. Okay, we've initialized the project. Okay. So we've actually done that because we've changed directories into example, and what we did further was okay, what we need to do, UV add ref. Okay, what is this doing? Creating a virtual environment at .vnv. What is this doing? What is this doing? Okay, we're saying UV. Actually, I didn't even check what UV stands for. But anyway, we'll check it. UV add ref. You guys are looking at me learn. UV add ref. Okay, great. Using that Python, creating a virtual environment, resolve 2 packages in 1.14. What happens if we do that cat toml now? Ooh, we've added a dependency. So essentially the difference between the first initialization command and now we've added a ref dependency. We need to understand what that ref does. Okay, UV run ref check. So basically I can tell you what this is doing is just checking a dependency, like is that dependency there? Okay, UV run ref check. Okay, let's actually see. UV run, I mean guys, you don't have as much command. The best you can do really is just to like tell code to do things for you. You can't even tell your wife what to do or your girlfriend, otherwise you're gonna want girlfriend allowance. But at least you can do this here. You can tell this to run. Okay, UV run checks UV run ref checks. That's, wait, what? Unrecognized subcommand. Do I have it the other way around? UV run ref check. Oh, I said checks. See? All checks paused. let me actually see if something happens. Let's not say UV run rough. Let's say, I mean, I've been in Python for a while. Let's actually check if we then use pandas, right? Failed to spawn pandas, no such file or directory. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. So, what? Hmm. All checks passed. Okay. Uh, I UV manages project dependencies and environments with support for log files, workspaces, and more, similar to Rye or Poetry. And I'm sorry, guys, I've not used Rye or Poetry, but um, uh, Aryan Eggs has been using UV in most of the videos I've watched, so I'm like, I'm interested in this, and yeah. So I really don't know what's going on, right? I'm just learning with you. Same time, at the exact same time. We're Perish. No, we're doing well. We are doing absolutely well. Actually, I had to check if I'm recording these, because if I was not, I mean, this is the time when you would have that name. This is why I was recording, so that, yeah, you can have this moments. But anyway, we've done the rough check. All checks passed. We've tried to check pandas. It did not, but I think it's because it's not in the dependencies, right? So, what does UV lock do, guys? We will learn this concepts as we go. Okay. Then even check UV run. No, UV lock. Just lock UV. UV lock. We have, oh, this is amazing. It's doing everything that it said it would do. Like, guys, this is one of those documentations that says that gives you exactly what it said it would, and it's probably one of the best ones. So I'm very happy to be here. So we've locked it. So let's do a UV sync. Okay, we do a UV sync. Ooh, resolve to package. I have no idea what's going on. I cannot tell you why this is happening. I cannot tell you what each command that we've done here, what it is doing. And this is my way of learning, really. I first do, then I understand later. Okay, so we've done all of that, right? Okay. So wait, okay, see the project guide to get started. Wait, what is this? We've installed, we've done a project, we've initialized the project, but then why were we doing all of this stuff? Okay, they say see the project guide to get started. Okay, let's just open this in a new tab and see what they mean. We have all of this. I don't want to. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. This is what I want, right? But remember, guys, we did a UV init. Ours is example from the other page, from the first page, right? And then we change directories to example. The S is hello world, and alternatively, okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, that's fine. UV run main dot py, right? Okay, UV run example. UV run. Wait. No. We don't have an example.py. We have a main.py. Like, that's a moment of of stupidity right there. Maybe not stupidity, but I'm embarrassed. Okay, so uv run main.py. Let's see. Hello from example. Amazing. So I think, guys, this is us having this is us having done a UV setup. We've done an example application. We've gone to the extent of writing a Python code that that literally runs UV. But I'm guessing the question is, why did we do that? Like, why would you want to do it that way as opposed to how else would you have to do it? I mean, up to this point, I have not seen any real advantages of UV, right? I mean, outside of just saying, okay, here's a README file, it's empty, but initializes a project. Oh, that's actually quite dope, right? I think that's one advantage, right? That's one advantage, initializing an entire project, of which outside of that, you would have to go and create the directory and then have the main file, have the README file. So how you start your Python project has actually been simplified. That's what we've learned, actually, now that I think about it. So far so good. Okay, this is an afterthought of the video, because I did say that I'm gonna maybe provide to you what UV meant, right? Because I honestly didn't know. I only searched this after recording, and bummer, say boom boom boom. Okay, anyway, so this other guy asked, sorry, I have a rather childish question. Why is this new generation okay, I'm sure you meant to say Python. It's Python package management tool called UV. Does it mean use VNV? Actually, that's quite actually that's actually a good I like that. Also, as a fast linter, does RAF means Rust formatted? What is the source of your naming? Otherwise, it feels a bit confusing. Okay, maybe for me it's not confusing, right? I hope it's not confusing for you as well. And this guy says, see that, we will go to this comment. Names are hard. Actually, they are hard. Like, you look at all the things in tech that have weird names. I mean, if you've been to AWS, you know what I'm talking about. They don't need to have a specific meaning. Names don't have to have a specific meaning. Unlike your name, where it's clearly there was someone beefing with someone. That's why you have that name. But yeah, RAF doesn't really stand for anything either. It's just a name. Okay, let's go to this comment. Personally, I always interpret it as unicorn velociraptor. I have no idea what that is. What is a unicorn velociraptor? Okay, I might be going off, but yeah. So there's nothing that UV stands for, and that's okay. Okay, so you've seen us get started with UV, and I hope you are as keen for the next session that we have, wherein we see more capabilities that UV have, and we'll do more stuff with UV, and I'm actually quite pleased with what I've seen. So yeah, catch you on the next one. Cheers.